テレ東BIZ
In our country, we will have our morals. We will protect our children. And we are making this law. We are making this law for ourselves. We are making this law for our children. We are making this law for the children of our children. This country will stand firm. And once it passed, I can tell you, Madam Speaker, we are going to reinforce the law enforcement officers to make sure that homosexuals have no space in Uganda.
3月21日、アフリカ東部ウガンダの議会では LGBTQ など性的少数者に関する世界最悪とも称される法案が審議されていた。ウガンダではもともと同性愛行為が禁止されているが、この法案は個人が性的少数者であることを認めることも犯罪とし、最大で10年の禁錮刑が科される。さらに ＨIV 感染者の同性と関係を結ぶなどの重度の同性愛に対しては死刑が科される可能性もあるという。
Honorable members, I put a question that the Anti-Homosexuality Bill 2023 be read the third time and do pass. Those in favor say aye, to the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
法案は圧倒的賛成多数で可決。ウガンダでは同性愛に対する反感が根深いため、法案が可決されたことを好意的に受け止める声が大多数だ。
I'm so glad, I'm very happy for what the parliament has passed, because those are the prayers we have been having in our society, so that that thing cannot be expelled, like it cannot be expanded. People to get into that thing, because it's not right for the society, even for our children, our kids, even our youth, because we have seen they had not yet passed it through the law, but we have seen already the effect of the homosexuals. We thank and we are glad that our prayers was answered by God.
しかし一方で、この法案は性的少数者の人権を侵害するとして反対する人も。
For us, this means death. This means persecution. Like you could just be there sitting in your house and someone comes and knocks and says, "We know you're gay. Come, we are taking you to prison." So this for us is like very damning, and we ask that the powers that be try and respect our privacy and, repeal this whole thing, because it's not realistic.
また国際社会からも非難の声が相次いでいる。
The passing of this discriminatory bill, probably among the worst of its kind in the world, is a deeply troubling development. If signed into law, it will render lesbian, gay and bisexual people in Uganda criminals simply for being who they are and for existing.
We have grave concerns with the passage of the Anti-Homosexuality Act, AHA, by the Parliament of Uganda yesterday, and increasing violence targeting LGBTQI+ persons. If the AHA is signed into law and enacted, it would impinge upon universal human rights, jeopardize progress in the fight against HIV/AIDS, deter tourism, and invest in Uganda and damage Uganda's international reputation. The bill is one of the most extreme anti-LGBTQI+ laws in the world. Human rights are universal. No one should be attacked, imprisoned, or killed simply because of who they are or whom they love.
さらにこの法案に反発した行動なのか、ニューヨークのウガンダ国連代表部ではドアのガラスが割られる事件も。
If the law is signed by the president, the worst would be mass arrests of LGBTQ persons, mob violence towards the LGBTQ community. Putting LGBT persons, I don't know if they're going to be concentration camps or rehabilitation centers that are so discriminatory, because many people are going to be internally displaced.
この法案の提出に先立ち、ウガンダ議会は2月、性的少数者の実態に関して調査する委員会を発足。学校で子どもたちが読み物などを通じて同性愛を紹介されている疑いがあるとして、教育現場まで調査に乗り出していた。
To find 100 schools are already consuming study material that is contaminated with this kind of vice. It is not something that just comes by. It means that there could be a number of people who are already behind this move. And certainly, whether it is coming up with new laws or other stringent measures, we really need to stand firm. We need to know that there are people who are really behind this kind of behavior.
ウガンダの首都カンパラに住むウンダウラさん。議会が性的少数者の実態調査に乗り出した直後に、自身がゲイであることが公になってしまった一人だ。その結果、今住んでいるこの家を追い出されるという。
With this wave of homophobic slurs, of rhetorics, came an individual who decided to do a video about me and about the work I do online. Shared it online, on Facebook, and within minutes, it had gone viral. Only for my landlord, right here where we are, to bring me the video following morning, and subsequently issued me with an eviction notice. As we speak now, at the end of this month, I will not be a resident in this house because I'm no longer needed. I'm now a threat to the children around because I'm going to per se recruit them into homosexuality. I've been in this house for over 4 years, and I've never, no neighbor here could come and say that you've recruited my child into homosexuality, or by the mere fact that they are looking at you and you're homosexual, they have become homosexual.
LGBTQ の人権問題などに取り組み、その活動内容を動画で拡散されたことで生活拠点を奪われたウンダウラさん。多くの LGBTQ の人が自分たちの処遇に怯えているという。
We are scared, but we don't want to get arrested and become, news at that day. So we are looking at a wave of organizations going back in fear. The NGO report that came out on investigations of almost 22 LGBTIQ organizations, it just puts us back into fear. There are a lot of people that I know that have chosen to recloset themselves, hide deep down because they are scared of coming out.
ウガンダの LGBTQ コミュニティが怯える事態は過去にもあった。2014年には同性愛者に終身刑を課すことができる法律が成立。しかしアメリカやヨーロッパなどがこれを非難し、一部の支援国がウガンダへの援助の停止や削減をする事態に発展した。こうした圧力の影響もあってか、法律が制定されたおよそ半年後、ウガンダの憲法裁判所は法案の採決の際に不備があったとしてこの法律を無効にした。
We feel and we think it is a step moving forward, and actually it's about trying to show the wider community that violence, discrimination, harassment, stigma against LGBTI people is bad. So we are here to send a message to the wider population that we do exist and we do want rights like any other Ugandan.
そして今回の反同性愛法案についても、アメリカは経済的な措置を取るべきか判断するため、その動向を注視している。
We're certainly watching this real closely, and we would have to take a look at whether or not there might be repercussions that we would have to take, perhaps in an economic way, should this law actually get passed and enacted. That would be really unfortunate because so much of the economic assistance that we provide Uganda is health assistance and largely through PEPFAR. But if it were to have any kind of an effect on our economic assistance, that would only make that worse. So we'll have to take a look, no decisions.
ムセベニ大統領が署名しない限り法律として成立しない今回の反同性愛法案。しかしムセベニ大統領は過去に同性愛者はおぞましいと発言するなど法案支持の姿勢を明らかにしているため法制化は避けられない情勢となっている。
The last time the legislation was around, there were cases of suicide. So this time, this law is worse than the one that was here before because it has a death penalty. And many people will be worried. Many people would be scared. Some LGBTQ persons are not scared of the law as much as they are scared of their families, their friends, the media outing them and finding out who they are. But many of them will be scared of going to prison. And the majority of our Ugandan LGBTQ persons, they have not even understood the definition of this law and what it means.
3月15日、同性愛者への迫害を理由に来日したウガンダ国籍の30代女性が国に難民不認定処分の取り消しを求めた訴訟で、大阪地裁は帰国すれば迫害を受ける恐れがあるとして国に処分を取り消すよう命じた。
So I would like to encourage other refugees out there. They should not lose hope.
国が期限までに控訴しなかったため、この女性を難民として認定するよう命じた大阪地裁の判決が確定した。